Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Joy KahNah, and today we are going to speak about numerology and how you can have a more fun and harmonious and productive life by matching your plans to the vibration of each day. This concept is not something that I invented myself. This is actually a concept that I learned about in this book called Glynis Has Your Number, and I came across this concept a couple of years ago and I started implementing it immediately, and ever since my life has definitely flowed a lot better. I've found that I'm able to predict how a day is going to feel and what the energy of a specific day is going to be like in advance, and that way I can schedule my appointments and engagements on the best possible day of the week or the best possible day of the month. So let's talk about how you can do that too. So basically every day of the month, the 1st through the 31st, has a vibration in numerology that corresponds to a number that is 1 through 9. The first couple days of the month are really easy to figure out. The 1st of the month is a 1, the 3rd of the month is a 3, but the other days of the month are pretty easy to calculate as well. For example, the 13th of the month is a 4, and you can calculate this by just adding together the two digits. So 1 plus 3 is 4. So if you're watching this on the 13th, you're watching this on a day 4. You can figure out the numerological vibration of any day of the month by simply adding together the digits of that particular day, or taking the day at face value if it's a digit 1 through 9. So let's begin by talking about days with vibration 1. This includes the 1st of the month, the 10th of the month, the 19th of the month, and the 28th of the month. 1 days are action days. These are days to go out and accomplish your goals and get things done. Day 1s are also days to start a new cycle. So every 9 days, we start a new cycle in numerology. So on the 10th of the month, or the 1st of the month, or the 19th of the month, that's actually a new little start of a 10-day time period. That starts a new 9-day cycle for you in numerology. So if you're hoping to start something new, like a new diet or a new fitness regime or something like that, doing it on a day 1 will be most successful. Day 1s are best for independent tasks. So on a day 1, it can be really good to wake up early and just get right to work on all the things that you want to accomplish for your goals. But a 1 day is going to be a day where you'll have the most success if you go about accomplishing your goals on your own. It's not necessarily a day where you're going to really want to spend a bunch of time with friends and family or go on a date. I mean, you could do those things and it might work out, but if you plan your day 1 to be a day of individual solitary tasks, you're more likely to have a good time. 1 days are also very good for exercise and physical activity, especially if you are feeling stressed or overwhelmed on a 1 day. A lot of us on a day 1 will feel a pressure to be our best or to be the best, or will feel a little bit more competitive. One numerology tip for a day 1 is to wake up early and dress in your best outfit and just try to be the best version of yourself. Sometimes day 1s can be days where we get noticed or we get recognized or we succeed at a job interview. Day 1s are a good day to try to be number 1 or to try to be your best. But if you feel stressed on a day 1, go out for a run or hit the gym or get physical exercise. Believe it or not, not every number day is a good day to get exercise. So you really want to take advantage of the days that you will have physical energy and that are the best, And I've always found that day ones are just excellent days with high physical energy. So go out, get involved in the action of life, accomplish your goals, get some exercise, and enjoy your day one. That brings us to days with vibration 2, which of course is the 2nd of the month, the 11th of the month, and the 20th of the month. Unlike day ones, day twos are excellent for partnership, negotiations, and compromise. So a day 2 would probably be the best day to plan a date or an important meeting with a colleague where maybe you need to come to some negotiation or to plan a time out with your best friend, any sort of one-on-one activity or bonding activity where you want to feel the love, and you want to feel the connection is going to be best planned for a day 2. A lot of us crave like beauty and harmony and peace and quiet on day 2s. So it can be a good day to plan activities like this, such as a spa day, for example. Or if you have a negotiation that you really need to go through for something, you could plan a mediation for the negotiation or something like that on a day 2. That would be good as well. On day 1s, you can really force things through and really make headway on your goals. On day 2s, you don't want to force anything. A day 2 is a time for waiting, a time for listening, a time for gentleness, and a time for just compromising and being really harmonious with everyone. But you don't want to try to force anything to happen on a day 2. Instead, join in with the flow of life and enjoy your time with others. On days with vibration 2, we can be more empathetic and be more intuitive. So if you're going to schedule a psychic reading, for example, or go to a meditation course or something like that, you could definitely benefit from doing so on a day 2. I love day 3s. I was born on a day 3. I was born on April 3rd. And day 3s include the 3rd of the month, the 12th of the month, the 21st of the month, and the 30th of the month. And the 30th of the month. Days with vibration 3 are really, really fun days. These are days to communicate and to get out and to have fun and to be fashionable and to really, really enjoy all that life has to offer. Day 3s are also really good days for creative activities like going to a painting class or a dancing class or going to the theater or anything like that. If you have to give a presentation at work or you have to go to a networking event or something like that, you could definitely schedule that on a day 3 for greatest success. Anything that is going to require you to communicate and anything that you need people to be really friendly for, really social for, really communicative for would be best planned for a day 3. So day 3s are really good for shopping and running errands, especially if you enjoy shopping. And day 3s are really good for fashion and for investing in our appearance. So if you need to schedule a haircut or a hair color, or you need to shop for a new outfit for an important date or something like that, do that on a day 3 because you'll feel your most beautiful and you'll be most in touch with what looks and feels good on you. Day 3s can be really good days for any creative projects that you might be wanting to do. Day 3s are also days for laughter and joy and enjoyment of life. So it can be a good time to go to a comedy club. It's a good time to just wake up with a sunny attitude and just set the intention to fully enjoy the day. But it's a really good time to indulge a little bit. Maybe go to the bakery or a special coffee shop or go out to lunch or just do something that reconnects you with your enjoyment of life. And finally, day 3s are really good days for communication. If there's a call that you've been putting out, or some sort of paperwork that you need to finish up, or any communication task that you need to do, will be really, really successful if you do it on a day 3. It's a really good day for writing the letter, making the call, filing the paperwork, all of those communication tasks. Day 4s. The 4th of the month, the 13th of the month, the 22nd of the month, and the 31st of the month. Day 3s are really carefree, and they're really about fun and enjoyment and friends and all of those sort of things in life. Day 4s, in contrast, bring us back to a little bit more of a serious space, a space of responsibility and a security-focused energy. Looking back on day 3 a little bit, that could be a day where you might exercise, but only if you really like exercise and it's really fun, you know, to go drop into that sort of fun class at the gym and giggle and laugh and go with a bunch of friends and maybe get a proper workout, or maybe just have fun. But on a day 4, this is a time to get back on track with those goals that you set on your day 1. So the day 4 is the day to go to the gym for a full hour or an hour and a half, put in that workout, maybe even put in that workout with a personal trainer, like get really serious again about your health and your fitness and all of the sort of really mature, really adult aspects of life. The vibration of 4 relates to the home and security within the home. So day 4s can be good days to get your housework done, clean the house, get your meal prep done, tend to any sort of like leaky faucets or any home improvement projects that need to be finished. It can be a good day for gardening. The vibration of 4 relates to responsibility. So this can be a good time to schedule your important appointments and to do the responsible things. So this could be a good day to go get your checkup at the doctor, or to go to the dentist, or to meet with your lawyer, or to meet with an insurance agent. The vibration 4 favors security building activities. So you want to look at your long-term goals. You want to do things that are the best in the long term. So this is not the day to say, you know what, I'm just going to eat a whole cake because it's so fun today and who cares what happens in the future. That's more of a day 3 sort of thing. But on a day 4, you want to be serious about your diet, serious about your time management, get your paperwork filed, cross your T's and dot your I's and all of that kind of stuff. Schedule your serious activities, the things you've been putting off or avoiding, for a day 4, and you will be rewarded for your responsibility. The 5th of the month, the 14th of the month, and the 23rd of the month. Now, I have found that days with vibration 5 are incredibly unpredictable. In numerology, 5 is the vibration of change, and it's the vibration of adventure. So maybe you set out with a 10-day sort of plan, or a 9-day numerological plan of what you were going to achieve. Day 5 could be a turning point. It could be a time where your plan is totally undone, or where something comes out of nowhere. Sometimes I really love day 5s, and they are just the best days filled with positive surprises. Other days I find myself looking back on a day 5 and thinking, what in the world happened there? Nothing went according to my plan. So on a day 5, you want to definitely approach it with a sense of adventure. Be very adventurous, and remind yourself when you wake up on a day 5, anything could happen today, okay? Anything could happen today. Try to enjoy the ride. Day 5s are not very good days for pre-planned activities, unless it's like a birthday party or a holiday party or a vacation, because 5 is definitely the vibration of parties and trips. So you could plan a party or a trip, but you probably don't want to plan an important meeting or an important date unless it's with a life path 5. And approach the day with a sense of adventure. Leave free time to explore. If you have free space on a day 5, go out and go on a fun little adventure with a friend. Explore a new neighborhood. It's probably not going to be a day where you find yourself having a whole bunch of discipline to accomplish your goals and objectives. Day 5s can be pretty good days for physical energy, just depending on how things are turning out. So you could plan a fitness related activity for a day 5. If you do something out in nature, or you try some sort of fitness that you've never done before or something like that, you kind of mix it up a little bit, then that will be especially favorable on a day 5. Days with vibration 6 include the 6th of the month, the 15th of the month, and the 24th of the month. I'm recording this on the 24th of September, so today is actually a day 6. The vibration of 6 is a vibration of empathy and family and love. And on a day 6, we often find that we would like to stay home. You could find yourself really wanting to be at home, really thinking about your home, really thinking about your family on a day 6. A day 6 would be a really good day to host a family reunion or a lunch with your mother or sister or brother. A day 6 is really good for activities around the home. If you're going to have like a staycation where you just relax at home, do so on a day 6. Day 6 is also very good for sprucing up your home, especially bringing more beauty into the home. So if you want to go out shopping for new decorations or pillows or bedding or stuff like that for your home, do that on a day 6. And day 6 is excellent for relationships with family or people who feel like family, or even animals that feel like family. It could be a really good bonding day for you and your dog, for example, to go on a nice walk in the park, or for you to call your grandparent or your mother or anyone from your family. You'll just feel more of a sense of warmth. Because we're more empathetic on a day 6, this can also be a really good day for apologizing, making amends, and forgiving others. 7 days include the 7th, 16th, and 25th of every month. Now, day 7s are the most spiritual sort of days that we can experience. On a day 7, you may find yourself feeling quiet. You may find yourself feeling reflective. You may find yourself wanting to spend time alone, and especially spending time alone in quiet. And this impulse could be even greater than it is on a day 1. So on a day 7, you want to give yourself time to rest and reflect. And day 7s can be really good days for spending time in nature, in harmonious nature environments, especially if you're feeling a little bit sad. Sometimes on a day 7, you could just find yourself just feeling super, super reflective and just wanting to reflect on everything that you've learned, on where your life is going. The vibration of 7 is about the higher spiritual truths, and 7 is the intersection between our intellect and our spirit. A day 7 can be a good time for studying like religion or spirituality, or going to church, or going to a monastery or something like that, or just sitting at home curled up with a cup of tea and reading your favorite book. That's an excellent activity for a day 7. Day 7s are not going to be the best days for relationships. On a day 7, try not to schedule too much. Try to relax, take a nice bath, or take a walk along the river, or just sit and do nothing. 7 is also a vibration of intelligence and higher learning. So if you are going to schedule something for a day 7, make it some sort of higher learning. This could be a good time to take a course or drop in on a seminar. If you're doing a learning-based activity on a day 7, then that is really likely to be successful. But in general, it's a time for peace and quiet and rest. 8 is the vibration of business and money and lessons. So days with vibration 8 include the 8th of the month, the 17th of the month, and the 26th of the month. I always do my money management tasks on day 8. So this is the day when I pay the bills, pay the rent, transfer money, and if for some reason I miss a day 8 for money management, then I'll do it on a day 4, but I try to focus all my important business tasks, business meetings, things like that on day 8. So it's definitely the day to advance your business goals. A day 8 is a day where you need to make tangible progress towards your life goals. This is definitely a day to put in the hard work to get it done. And a successful day 8 is one where you look back at the end of the day and you're able to actually see what you've accomplished. So for example, if you've really been meaning to organize your pantry and you've just been putting it off or whatever, do it on a day 8 and you will feel so good at the end of the day looking at that previously disorganized pantry and seeing perfect order. 8 is not a very emotional number. So on a day 8, sometimes our egos can get the best of us as we're pushing to get forward in life. So a day 8 is not the best time to resolve relationship issues. Do that on a day 2 or a day 6, but not on a day 8. On a day 8, we can sometimes find ourselves feeling unloved by our loved ones because although it's not intentional, people can get so focused on their goals and objectives on day 8s that they forget to show love and attention to their loved ones. Day 9s include the 9th of the month, the 18th of the month, and the 27th of the month. 9 is the culminating number, and on a day 9, you're actually on the last day of one of your mini 9-day numerological cycles. And a 9-day is a day to demonstrate all that you have learned. 9 is the vibration of wisdom and the vibration of maturity. On a day 9, try to be the most mature, most responsible version of yourself. Show kindness and show tolerance to those around you and come from a place of giving on a day 9. In numerology, 9 represents all the numbers that came before it. So the 9 contains within it all the other numbers 1 through 8. So on a day 9, you want to show your understanding for all those around you, even those who appear to be quite different from yourself. 9 could be a really good day if you had to go to a diversity training or if you were organizing something related to diversity, equality, something like that. Day 9s are very good days to finish what you have started. Set yourself up to complete your projects on your day 9. I always do this myself. I always seem to have unfinished projects around, and whenever I see a day 9 on the calendar, I'm like, okay, yes. Today I'm going to finish my project. Day 9s can also be days where we realize our dreams. If you have a long-held dream that you have been working for and there's a day where you need to push forward for the chance to realize that dream, a day 9 could be a very good day to realize that particular dream or to schedule the culmination of an event that you've been working towards at work or something like that. 9 is also about clearing. If you have something that you know a friend of yours really wants and you're not using it anymore, give it to them on a day 9. 9s are days to show our kindness and generosity to others. Day 9s can also be very good days for teaching and performing in public. So schedule those sort of tasks for your next day 9. With that, I want to just say thank you all and happy calendar planning. My camera battery is about to die, but I hope that you have all enjoyed this video and that you'll all benefit and find great harmony from aligning your life with the numbers. So thank you again and namaste. Bye.